This is Dirty Story Month. This week's monster-themed story is brought to you by Joe, so please enjoy it. Before you do, go over to IABDpresents.com. That's It's All Been Done Presents. It's our parent network. They support us. They produce us. They're really, really good to us. And check out some of their content. For instance, you might want to look at TV reviews. We have an in-house television reviewer who's the chief critic for Seat42f.com and a contributor to Blog Critics Magazine. And any of his new work reviewing the latest shows will be linked to on IABDpresents.com. And it's me, I'll confess, so I'm sending you to my own work. But I think it's a pretty good way to find out what new shows are going to be great. Reviews usually go up before the show's premiere, so you can kind of get an early preview, and I promise I won't give too many spoilers. Now enjoy Dirty Story Night. Okay, this is Joe Morales' story.
I'll read the narration and his quote.
Where's Joe? Joe abandoned us and sent a story.
Joe's?
It's gonna be on the fucking internet anyway.
Yep.
Not just the internet.
Okay.
Yes.
That's a different internet, yeah. I always try to use protection before I go on it.
You should. Get like little condoms in all your fingers.
Yes.
With wings.
Yes.
Oh my god.
I'm fucking my arm with my cane right now.
Bye, you're welcome. Say it louder.
You're fucking! Just kidding.
Okay, go ahead.
Waiting for you, Amanda.
No!
All right. We begin with the sounds of Jiffy popcorn popping over a stove, because that's apparently how people still make that shit when we have fucking microwaves. A woman home alone walks into the kitchen, only wearing a silk robe, her breasts almost unable to be contained within. The most she was able to cover her dirty pillows was with her long blonde hair. She walks to the stove to check on the popcorn, shaking the container over the stove as her teeth jiggle as if they're also laughing at the stupidity of not just buying popcorn to cook in a fucking microwave. Well, it's fine, she's gonna die anyway. She now heads to the bathroom where she turns the water on to the shower. She slips the ever-so-good-feeling silk right off of her skin as her exposed body walks into the stream of hot water. She wets her hairs and grabs the soap and begins to lather over her chubby chest cheeks. And if I was there and she was okay with it, I would want her to drop the soap. Also, don't mind if my pants started shrinking already. I am just growing by the minute. As she continues lathering her sweater stretchers, the water rinses away the soap and exposes her nipples, perkier than the Twin Towers before 9/11. Sorry! And in parentheses, sorry, I had to make that joke. Respect to all of the people from that tragic day.
See, I'm not the only one that makes 9/11 jokes.
Then the phone rings, and instead of ignoring it like a normal fucking person, okay, well, me, she quickly gets out of the shower, dries off, and puts the robe back on. She quickly walks to her phone to see the number on the caller ID is unknown. Yeah, she has a house phone. Rather than ignoring it and waiting for it to go to voicemail, she answers it because she must not know that if the number shows up unknown, it's either a serial killer, someone selling life insurance, someone saying your Microsoft account has been hacked, or a political fuck telling you to vote for their shitty candidate.
Hello, she asked.
Hello,
Who is this?
who is this?
You called me. Shouldn't you know who you're talking to?
I talk to plenty of people all day. It's true, believe me.
My name is America. America Washington.
Now that is a hot-sounding name, trust me. So what are you doing, America Washington?
I was about to shower while I was making popcorn over the stove, and I was going to watch a movie. She says as she shakes the popcorn.
Those sound like terrific ideas. The popcorn especially, believe me.
Obviously, this guy already fucking sucks. Sorry, I will try to not bring up the popcorn.
What kind of movie, beautiful? My God, you're a 10.
I hadn't decided. Oh, that's sweet. But you don't even know what I look like.
What do you mean? I'm looking right at you.
She's
She grows silent, but at the same time, she doesn't believe it, no matter how many times he says to believe him.
How? How are you looking at me? She asks.
With my eyes, stupid. How else would I look at someone?
Where are you?
She asks, still not believing him.
Just turn towards the window.
As she turns slowly to look out the window, thinking she will see someone, she sees no one looking in through the window.
This is just some kind of prank. I am not dealing with this tonight. I already had to cook this popcorn over the stove instead of over the microwave, and it's fucking forever. Took fucking forever, and I am not put up with these shitty games you want to play either.
Aw, now I don't want her to die. He stays silent.
Well then, she says, if you are here, you wouldn't mind if I got naked. Then, would you? I decided I wouldn't need to watch a movie. I can entertain myself just fine.
America slips off her robe and gracefully sits down. She begins brushing her fingers up her chest and down to her thighs. She moves two of her fingers in a circling motion down to her honey pot. She continues painting a picture on her pink canoe and inserts her flanges slowly inside and out.
You know,
she says,
it's been a while since I have been with anyone, and I do hope you were here. I am a woman with needs, and I need tending to. I am assuming if you were still here, that you would possibly broke in here while I was about to get in the shower and called from the unknown number. Knowing I can't miss a phone call, no matter the caller ID says, but because I don't have my cell phone and I need some interaction, and I play the easy target because I am the stereotypical blonde with giant breasts. But who can attack a woman so exposed, fingering herself, letting anyone in who is around?
She continues inserting herself in her soggy box as her fingers move faster and faster. As she continues moaning, she starts shouting she wants more and to give it to her. The Jiffy Pop is finally popping as we hear America enjoying herself.
Take me now. I want you inside me.
As she looks toward the window, hoping someone will pop up to impale her cave of wonders, the closet door within eyesight of the window bursts open. Wearing a ghost face mask, the man on the phone appears, dressed in a black robe of sorts, with his tiny Tim standing at attention, exposed and apparently ready for battle. America Washington eyes the man who was going to kill her, standing in front of her as she sees his baloney baton.
That's it? You know what? I can't be picky right now. I just fingered myself in front of the man who was possibly planning to kill me. Fuck it.
The masked man hops on top of her, adjusts himself as he inserts his chode into her clam. He begins thrusting faster and faster as she continues moaning, at this point not sure if it's real or fake moaning. The popcorn at the stove finishes popping, but it's going to explode if no one gets it.
Keep fucking me, come on, don't stop. But the turkey baster in my meat flaps and add some cream to it.
He stays silent.
Come on. Come on now, say something dirty to me.
He begins to speak, his voice sounding much different than on the phone. I'm gonna make America great again.
3-minute warning.
What did you say?
I mean, I'm gonna make you come again. Fuck.
By this point, she realizes how dumb she was, playing with her stench trench in front of a stranger, opening herself up and all, but she felt more idiotic when she didn't think about who could be standing creepily in front of her with his millimeter Peter out. How could she be so blind? How could she be so stupid? The masked man exerts his tuna torpedo from her muff to release his gentleman's relish on her wife material breasts. The Jiffy Pop explodes out of the pan at the same time the masked man releases his salty surprise after an unsurprisingly 1 minute and 5 seconds of supposed intercourse. America, shocked by her revelation as to what she thought would not be possible, dies from the shock of it all as the masked man reveals his face. America just got fucked by Donald J. Trump. America gasps as she wakes up, thanking God that it was only a nightmare. Hope you didn't really let this happen, America. Oh, it landed on the chair!
So powerful. It's relevant.
That was so the movie Scream.
So dated.
It's still stuck on Spanish trend.
Yes.